What is up, you guys? It's your girl Natalie here, and today your girl will be reviewing this right here, the Makeup by Mario and Sephora collab. This is their new brush collection that they recently came out with. I bought the Complexions brush set, so if you guys want to see how I feel about these brushes, just keep on watching. So the product I'm reviewing today is the Mario collabing with Sephora. These are the makeup brushes that they launched, and I got the complexion brush set. There was another set that it was like the complexion and just the eyes like together, and I think that was for $119. This actually sold for $69 at Sephora, and I just bought these actually. So the cool thing is about these is they look really nice actually. They're heavy, by the way, but the cool thing about these is that it says the name right under for what the purpose of each brush is. So the other cool thing about this brush set, it does come with a little, you know, a little case to put them in. Hold on. It does come with a little case to put them in, so that's really nice. Cute little thing. The names of each brush and what the purpose is for them is actually also on the brush itself. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hold on. So the name and the purpose of the brush is actually on the brush. They feel really like, they feel nice, they feel heavy, they don't feel cheap, and they're very soft. I actually played a little bit with the little foundation brush, but yeah, let's get to the video, guys. So make sure y'all like and subscribe. Y'all know what it is, and let's begin. So I already started the face with a little bit of primer. This is the Silk Canvas Primer by Tatcha. So the first brush that I'm gonna go into is the foundation brush. So it's this one right here. Hold on. This one right here. It's rounded, a little fluffy. I kind of played with it a little bit on my hand, so just see how it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start off with my NARS and my Clinique. I've actually been mixing these two together, and I've been loving how it looks on my skin. So I'm just gonna start with these two little foundations. I'm gonna start putting them on my hand. So basically what I do is I do one pump of NARS, and then I do a little dot, of course, of the Clinique. Just like that. Kind of mess with it a little bit with my finger. Just go like this, like this, like this. I might need a little bit more, but for right now, I know I'm gonna need a little bit more. So if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my mirror, I'm not, yeah. So let's start with this little brush. I'm not excited, guys. I'm really excited. We'll see how this blends. By the way, guys, I'm breaking out like crazy because, you know, it's that time, you know, that time of the month, you know what I mean. So with these brushes, I'm gonna see how it blends, how it applies my makeup. We're gonna see all that. We're gonna see if it's worth the hype. We're gonna see if it's worth the hype, guys. Like, is it really worth my money? Like, is it really worth my spending and all that? My little coins I got saved and stuff. I hope everyone is having amazing holidays right now. Sadly, with what's going on in the freaking news, with all these shootings all of a sudden, it's sad. Like, it really is sad that like people have to spend their holidays like this. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, for those who don't know what the heck I'm talking about, well, the first thing I heard about was of the I don't know where it was. I don't know if it was at someone's house or something like that. I just know that it was like people who were Jewish, I believe, and someone came in with a machete or something like that and just started like hitting people, which is crazy because I'm just like, there really are crazy people like this in the world, and like Like we walk past them or stuff like that like every single day. So, you know, you always gotta keep your eyes open, y'all. So let me give you guys a little life update of what the heck has been going on with me and where the hell I've been. But so me, Natalie Guerra, I've actually, so what's been going on is why I stopped uploading was because so I ended up getting a new camera, and so the camera that I have takes in a higher quality of video footage. So the camera that I have takes 4K and like all that stuff. So my computer is really old, like super duper old. So I ended up having to get a new laptop because I couldn't, like, I was able to import the film into my laptop, but I wasn't able to access it for some reason just because of how old my computer was. It wouldn't take in the 4K. And so since I couldn't have access to my film, I can edit. So I'm back to it. I'm very excited to be back. You know, y'all know what it is. I had people ask me like every single time, they're like, when are you posting? Why did you stop posting? And all that stuff. And it was because of that. I couldn't upload. It was hard. I couldn't upload. I'm sorry for those people who were wondering. People who I did see in my like neighborhood. Wow, I can't talk today. So my opinions on the foundation brush compared. Okay, so what I'm usually used to using is the Morphe M6, which is a foundation brush. As you can see, it's a lot more compact and dense. This is a lot more fluffier. Like it moves around a little bit more. But so far for blending my foundation, there are no streaks or anything, so that's good. I feel like it's a little bit more time consuming with this one. I feel like you have to really like, you know, go into it and this and that, but it's really soft on the face, so it's nice. But it does do the job. But I didn't leave any streaks on my face or anything. I might have to apply a little bit more on certain spots just because I am breaking out, but so far so good with this brush. So next we're gonna move on to concealer. So the set does come with a little concealer brush. I hope you guys can see it. So it comes with a nice little concealer brush. So let's get started. So for concealer today, I'm gonna go in with the Bye Bye Under Eye by It Cosmetics. These brushes better have me look like Kim Kardashian or something. Tell me not, girl. I better be like red carpet ready. Y'all know what I mean. So now I'm gonna go back in with the foundation brush. I'm gonna see how this does with blending my concealer and everything together. So far so good with the blending of the foundation brush and the little concealer brush. I'm not too like, oh my god, this is out of this world type of brush. Like it's not making me look crazy good, but so far so good with these brushes. So next I'm just gonna go in with some Coty Airspun, and I'm gonna go in with that with a sponge. So after waiting for a little bit, I'm gonna go in with the little fluffy brush that they got in the set. I'm just gonna blend this all out. Dust this off. These brushes are so soft. like super soft. My hair's like getting everywhere. I don't like that. Next, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of powder with the brush. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit. I'm just gonna go over a little bit. Next, we're gonna go into the contour brush that comes in the kit as well. It's a little angled, fluffy. It looks pretty. For my preference, this is just my personal preference. I think it's a little small. Could be wrong, but yeah, I think it's a little small to my liking. I usually like it like a little bit bigger. Let me show you guys one. Hold on. Kind of like this. Like I like this a little bit better. This is a little bit less angled, but I like this fluffiness compared to this one. As you can see, there's a huge difference, but yeah, that's just my personal preference. And I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of a body. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I like showed you guys like a different one. This is just a different shade, but the same formula, because this one's like broken. So we're just gonna bring that in right into the cheeks right here. So for me, like, this is my personal preference, but I think this isn't like cutting it for me. I don't know why, but I feel like it's too hard in a way. Like I'm like moving it and it's like, I don't know. Like I'm trying to go in it lightly. Hopefully it would blend better or anything. I just feel like I'm not getting kind of what I wanted with this brush. So this brush is kind of like a no-no for me. Like I feel like I have to, like I feel like I just need a fluffier brush. I feel like that's too small. Like I feel like it's good probably for like the little nose area or stuff like that, or like under the chin, sure, but I'm just not getting the blendability and like the, in a way I feel like bronzer, like contour and all that stuff should look a certain way. I feel like it should look airbrushed and very natural. I feel like bronzer and like contour should just look airbrushed and look natural and everything, and I feel like I'm just not getting that with this brush. I am just gonna use it a little bit just under the chin, just because I did use the other side with that, but under the chin it's not so bad. Yeah, blending all this together, I feel like doing all that, it's not so bad. It's just this area right here, I feel like I'm just like, I'm not getting what I wanted in a way. You know what I mean? So next, the next brush is the highlighting brush. Very cute, very little fluffy brush, very cute. So I'm just gonna go in with the Ofra highlighter with the highlighter brush in the set. I'm just gonna bring this right here. So for the highlighter brush, like I kind of like it, I kind of don't. I'm leaning more towards my preference. This is an e.l.f. brush and it's very soft, and I've been using it for like so many years, and I feel like this, like, I don't know, it just, I feel like this looks more airbrushed and more natural rather than that one. it like targets more of a specific area. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very, how can I say? Like I tried to like, you know, blend it out so and it looks more natural, like a natural glow. But it just kept hitting certain areas. Like I'll use it probably like more on the bridge of the nose and all that stuff, but for the face, I don't feel like I'm a big fan of it more than my little e.l.f. brush, just because it's a little bit more fluffier. It gives it more of that natural airbrush finish. You know what I mean? So the last brush of the collection is the cheeks. This is for the blush. It's a nice little fluffy brush right here. So I'm gonna go, I usually like don't wear blush, but for the video and for the brush, of course, I'm actually gonna put on a little bit of blush. So let me look for that. We're gonna go into a little blush. I don't know which one to use. Let's go with this one. This one. I'm just gonna pack it in. I'm gonna go very lightly. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I don't think I like it for blush. I'm gonna go in, this is clean, even though it doesn't look clean, but it's clean. I'm just gonna blend this out. So I don't like this for blush application. I feel like I kind of ruined my makeup look with the blush. Yeah. So Lord Jesus, I think, I don't know, I'm so far not liking how my makeup is looking. I think my blush doesn't look good. I don't feel like my contour looks as good, even though I blended it out. I don't know, I'm just not feeling the makeup. Like I'm really not feeling it. Yeah, so let's sit down and let's talk about these brushes. So I put them back in the box. But so what I think about these brushes here, do I think they are worth the hype? No, sadly. I really actually thought I was gonna like these brushes. Oh shit. So unfortunately I really kind of don't like these brushes. I don't think they're worth the hype and worth like the money. They do feel nice, don't get me wrong, they do feel nice. They feel in a way like a little bit high-end in a way, like they feel nice. I just don't feel like they do what I want, like the job that I want them to do. How I feel about the powder brush, it just feels like a regular powder brush. It feels really nice on the skin. It's actually really soft, so I actually really like this powder brush. The foundation brush, I think the foundation brush, it's nice, it does the job, but it's a little too time consuming. It's a little bit more fluffier than what I'm used to. I'm more used to a dense, you know, dense little brush for foundation. By the way, this is Morphe, if I didn't mention this. So for the blush brush, I actually think it's a little too small for my liking. I'm more used to kind of something like this, a little bit more fluffier. I feel like it's very like direct when it gets to certain areas. Like right now, like I'm really not liking how it looks. I really, like, I'm being so honest, I really actually don't like how my makeup is looking right now. But yeah, so next we're gonna talk about the contour brush. The contour brush I don't like at all. I feel like it's too small, like way too small. And I'm more used to, so for the bronzer, I'm more used to this kind of, like these kind of brushes, a little bit more fluffier. Also the one I showed you guys before, I'm more used to kind of a more, you know, medium-sized kind of brush just to get right into the hollows of the cheek. I just feel like this one is too small for my face. So for the highlighter, I'm actually gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna prefer my little, I think this was like $1, I think this was $1 from e.l.f. or $3, I don't remember. I've had this for years and I feel like this does better for highlighting than this one right here, to be honest. I like it. I know this is like the weirdest brush to choose for highlighting, but what I do usually, I just get a little bit more on the tip and then I go right in and then I start blending it out and everything, and it looks a lot better. My preference, that's just my personal preference. And then next we're gonna talk about the concealer. The concealer brush, it's a regular concealer brush. I don't think it's anything, how can I say, like too crazy. Sometimes I'll apply concealer with my finger right under my eye and then I'll blend it out with my brush or a sponge. So yeah. So do I think these are worth the hype? Unfortunately, I don't think they are worth the hype, and I don't think they're worth your money. So these were $69 for the complexion set. So yeah, not a big fan of these, sorry. So these are not approved by me. Yeah, if you are kind of a, you know, a makeup collector, and if you want to have these, you know, just laid out on your vanity, go ahead. You can do whatever the heck you want with your money, but do I think they're worth the $69? No, sorry, I don't think these are worth the $69. I feel like you can get way better brushes for a very low price, like a way lower price. Like for example, this cost me like $1, $3, and this is from e.l.f. and this is something that I really actually loved. Sonia Cashew, I believe, she sells brush sets, and they're probably what, like, they sell like the whole kit, like from face to eyes, and their brush sets probably like half of what this is worth. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me review this product right here. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And your girl Natalie is out. Bye! I'm gonna put a little bit of my eyebrows on because I'm crazy.